And you mentioned kind of red flags, but I kind of feel like this has become such a popular topic to talk about.
Yes, it has.
Yes. Do you have any idea why? What are your thoughts on France? Why it has become
Um,
so popular to discuss?
I think people do love trading their dating horror stories. People love trading their insights, their observations. You know, and it's fun to kind of pick out like what are the universal things, like they said this phrase, or they whatever, they didn't offer to pay the check, or they didn't like do this when we entered, they said this to the waiter, you know they didn't say please. We love like finding our little algorithms and rules for dating. Some of them can get extreme, where people have extremely pernickety red flags that are about nonsense. There was this whole thing in UK about the ick,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's literally be like, what would it be? It would literally be like he wears a jean jacket and it gave me the ick, or it would be like
Yeah.
he wore a purple scarf and
He
it gave me
bends
the
down
ick.
to tie his
He bends
shoelaces.
down to tie his shoelaces. Yeah, yeah. Or he like when he was crossing the road, he did a little run. He did a little dad run as he crossed the road to get across the road because a car was coming. That gave me the ick. And it's like, wow, this is going to be it's going to be a
It's
hard
gonna
job
be
finding love if you're focused on the ick. Um, yeah, so I think we just enjoy coming up with these rules and quick heuristics to decide whether someone's right or not.
I think the problem with, I guess, kind of romanticizing, the ick or red flags is that if we spend all of our time distinctly focused, going looking for the problems in others, we are bound to find it. You compare that to someone that kind of is looking for the good in others, but also, if the other person presents a red flag, I think that's very different to, one that someone has specifically gone out looking for.
I totally agree. And I think your lens, it's like someone who's cynical and miserable about people. Like if someone is misanthropic and genuinely looks for all the selfish motives in people, that person just sees assholes and users and manipulators everywhere. And they think everyone has an ulterior motive and everyone is secretly out to like, stab you in the back. And again, the people I know who have amazing social relationships, they have a warmth where everyone they meet, there's like, oh, there's something interesting. There's something interesting about that person. There's something to learn from them. Instead of like, no one's smart enough, no one's good enough, no one's interesting enough. Again, the red flags thing. If you have all these like invisible tests on a date, you are completely in the wrong focus. Like your focus really should be like, was I laughing? Was I having a good time? Did we have great conversation? Did I find them attractive? If nothing else is like glaringly wrong, then you're kind of in a good thing. You're in a good thing. And I think a lot of people do these weird self-sabotage. Or it's like we go back to online dating.
Yeah.
Why do so many people get addicted to it? Because they think it's like a buffet and no one's quite there. Not quite. Wrong eyebrows. I don't like the nose ring. Not that. And everyone's got infinite choice. Like, oh, it's infinite. It never runs out. But if you're at a party, if you were just at an event, you might just be like, oh, there's 10 interesting, attractive men or women here. I'll go and like talk to some of them. You wouldn't be like, nope, don't like the parting on their hair. Don't like quite that. You'd just be like, these are the people in the room. So I'm going to talk to them and see, oh, actually, I spoke to like Ben and he's super interesting. Like it wasn't my type, but like we were talking, I just like something about him is really like, because you see the way they move, they interact, their voice, their everything. So again, yeah, you go in looking for reasons to reject people. That's what's going to happen.